Today we're talking about the Fujitsu Lifebook U810. This is my new toy and I wanted to share it with you. I found that this computer has way more features than the computers that are similar on the market. The full keyboard is one of the most important parts for me. When I'm on the road and I need to close a work order or take care of a client, I don't have to use my phone to do it anymore. I can actually use a more full keyboard. Previously I would use my phone, which has a full keyboard but is much harder to type on. This has a way bigger keyboard, way more functional and way more reflex to the keys. It also has multiple other keys on the top of the bezel and underneath the monitor. They're customizable keys, and they have a couple of cool little features within them that you can use pre-programmed. You can see that this has a full tablet a full tablet functionality where you can change it to a slate mode, or you can flip the screen backwards, you can rotate it, whatever. You also have this thumb drive, or this thumb reader, or fingerprint reader, which allows you to bypass using passwords. For me, that's great, and it also adds an added level of security. The passwords are actually stored on the BIOS. They're not stored within the software or within the disk drive, which makes it a lot more secure, a lot more peace of mind for me. You can see the ports that it has on it. There's multiple you can see the multiple ports here. You can see the SD card reader and the compact flash reader all in one. The sound adjusting button, there's sound input and output there, and that button right there turns off the radios. This right here is a light that you can use in the dark if you're having a hard time seeing the keyboard. That's also a customizable key. You can see this is my favorite mode, the slate mode. And this has a built-in camera. It's less than a megapixel. It's not a great camera, but it works. And it also has a built-in microphone. It's handy if you need to communicate to your family while you're on the road, which I'm on the road a lot, so that helps quite a bit. I'm really impressed with the touch screen. Now, the touch screen is a hard screen, not so much a soft screen like my phone, but that makes it less likely that you're going to accidentally push something in there. This is a port replicator, and it plugs right into the front. You get VGA and you get Ethernet out of that. It detaches and it's very secure. If you want to plug that into your 19-inch monitor like I have and get a little bit more perspective there. This is a cool feature right here. If you have a need for internet but you don't have a wireless access point nearby, you can actually use your phone to connect. So you turn, my phone is the HTC Apache 6700, and it has a wireless modem feature with my data plan. So I can connect via Bluetooth to my phone and get a broadband connection. So that's important to me while I'm on the road. I always need internet. Beyond that, that's a very brief overview of this new toy, but if you want a more comprehensive overview of this, you can go to www.modwatch.com. It's www.modwatch.com, and I put a more comprehensive review of it there. This computer has a 40 gig hard drive that is a 40 gigabyte shock mounted hard drive, 4200 RPM, compact flash and SD card slots, 5.6 passive touchscreen, 1024 by 600 pixels, has wireless 802.11a, b, and g, and Bluetooth 2.0. The size of it is 6.73 inches wide and 5.24 inches in length, and it is 6 inches in diameter. It weighs 1.5 pounds. Actually, it weighs 1.56 pounds. And processor is an 800 megahertz Intel A110 with a Intel 954 GU Express chipset. Has 1 gigabyte of DDR2 SD RAM. There is no DIMM slots for expansion. That runs at 400 megahertz, and it runs Windows Vista Home Premium. There's not a lot more to tell that I know of right now. I've only had it for a day, so go ahead and check out ModWatch. I've listed some resources there. There is also one other feature that I ought to list, is that it has this awesome mount. The mount has a built-in GPS receiver that connects right into the U810, and it is ready for AM/FM transceiving, so it can transceive to your AM/FM radio, so you can use your speakers in your car if you have MP3s, if you want to have a voice conversation over Skype or something. And it has a speaker system built into it as well if you want to use the onboard speakers, and it mounts to your windshield. That mount is absolutely amazing, and I'll provide a link to that at modwatch.com. Go ahead and check that out. It actually comes from Korea, so the shipping charges are extremely high. So overall, you're going to be paying about $240 for the unit, between $220 and $240 for the unit. So other than that, the price, it is a great unit, and it's the best, probably the best accessory I've ever seen for a mobile PC before. Go ahead and check that out, and I'm done for this one. I might update you on some other aspects of this as soon as I load Windows XP, and as soon as I try out some different distributions of Linux. I'm hoping that they get the touchscreen ability on Linux, because I'm aware that they don't have that yet, but Linux would really be a better operating system than Vista. And if you're into Windows, most people have to be, because it's the industry standard. If you're into Windows, then XP would definitely be the better choice than Vista, especially for this machine. Beyond the hardware and software compatibility issues with Vista, the overhead that Vista puts on this PC is way too much. It kind of seems sluggish. After Vista loads up, you end up with about 250 megabytes of RAM left, which really isn't enough for this unit. If you optimize it, and you can look up Optimize Vista on the internet, you can actually get a little bit more memory out of it at the end, and a little bit better performance. But overall, I do believe that XP is the way to go with this one. So, this is Ryan with tpnetworks.net. Thanks for tuning in.